Today, Stephen A. has some advice for Mike Mitchell, who said before facing the Jaguars that the Steelers would beat the Patriots in the AFC Championship game. A bit premature. Of course, the Steelers fall to the Jags yesterday, but that didn't stop Mike Mitchell from tweeting this response to Stephen A. At me, next time you mention my name. The quote you're talking about is from an interview about Shazier done weeks prior. I expected a journalist such as yourself to do your research and have your facts straight. I'm focused on Sunday. You should know that. Stephen A., what's your advice for Mr. Mitchell?
Well, first of all, I want to say I take no offense to what he's saying. Touche, point taken. Although I noticed that you didn't tweet out to Super Bowl champions who were lamenting the same thing, a la Teddy Bruschi, Ryan Clark, and others who felt that you should have kept your mouth shut before going up against the Jacksonville Jaguars because you came across as looking past the New England Patriots. Here's the bottom line, Mike Mitchell. Mad respect to you and your skill, but in a team sport, you don't play as an individual. It's not just about the job you can do. It's about the collective whole. And the collective whole that got spanked by the Jacksonville Jaguars on October 8th should have been taken into consideration when you opened your mouth because you cut checks collectively your team clearly could not cash. And as a result, you're sitting home watching the rest of the playoffs just like me instead of moving on to the Patriots team you had already lost to but swore you would beat in a rematch that ain't gonna happen. So in the end, the Steelers ain't what they used to be defensively. You and your defense are not what you swore you were. And as a result of it, the rest of us Steelers fans who love and respect you and the team is sitting here lamenting what might have been. Think about that before you open your mouth next time around, because we both know you and the rest of your crew were looking past the Jacksonville Jaguars and ahead to the Patriots. And as a result, you committed the ultimate crime in the world of sports. There is no getting around that.
Max, do you agree with that free advice?
I do. I think Mike Mitchell wants accuracy, and he's entitled to it. Of course, he should know that the way this stuff works is if you're given this, that story was widely circulated, and the times when oftentimes someone in the media will get the facts wrong is when there's no reason to doubt them. In other words, this has already been vetted. Here it is. Okay, fine. What's your reaction to it? But the main thing is, if it is in fact wrong, to own it, and that's all. But the larger point is you guys were looking past. Stephen A. is absolutely giving you good advice. You were looking past your opponent, and you got beat. People know your name today, but it's not for the reason you want it to be.
Stephen A., Cavs Warriors, what are you going to be watching for?
I think it's going to be a tight game. It better be a tight game. I'm going to watch to see if the Cleveland Cavaliers are going to compete and actually defend. I know that they can put points up. The question is, are you going to show up and play some defense and give us an indication that you could actually hang with these boys?